Yes, sir, man. It's good. It's your boy Chris Cash here, back with one more video of the day. One more video of the day, man. Probably gonna be the longest video for sure. This video is already 16 minutes, so I ain't even finna waste too much time. I'ma just tell y'all what the title is. It's drill rappers who folded under pressure. Fuck it, let's just get to it, man.
Touched the gun and knew it was in the apartment, helping them build a case.
Hold up, come on now. Stop tweaking.
One rapper allegedly told cops he touched the gun and knew it was in the apartment, helping them build a case against his own team. One rapper slipped on a drill. Another rapper dissed Block and regretted it. This is drill rappers who folded under pressure. Bloodhound Q50 does a split on a drill. Bloodhound Q50 was never supposed to be seen as the one who folded. He came up as one of the most talked about young faces tied to the Bloodhounds. Real name unknown, but known in the streets of Indiana before he relocated to Chicago to run with his cousins, Lil Jeff and Jay Boogie. The three of them were tight. Lives, drills, beef, everything they did was together. But when it mattered the most, during a real step on ops, Q50 slipped. Literally.
Now, I've been trying to pause. I'm over here struggling. I don't know much about this group. I did hear about the Bloodhound, Lil Jeff, I think. The dude, he ended up passing away while he was out on a hit. That's all I really know. I'm from Chicago. I know certain people's names, but I don't really be paying attention to this shit, man. I really don't. I am gonna lie to you. It's better for you not to even be involved or even thinking about the shit, honestly, if you from here. I'm gonna just be very honest with you. That's why I really don't care or pay attention to it. Really, when I seen this video popped up after I reacted to a UK vid. So I thought it was a UK video, but fuck it. We just gonna roll with it. Yeah, like I said, that's the most I know about the Bloodhounds. Now, I know some other shit didn't happen since I done been on TikTok, so I done seen like little stuff on the group, but I don't know much about them. I'm gonna just be real.
June 8th, 2024 was the day it all came crashing down. Q50, Lil Jeff, and T Slick pulled up to Trap City in a stolen striker, looking to catch a body. There had been pressure building between the Bloodhounds and Trap City over a chain that got finessed. It started as back and forth trolling, but now it was blood for blood. The Bloodhound crew wasn't just sliding for a name. They wanted revenge and another hat for the scoreboard. They pulled up to the block ready. Glock switches, black hoodies, and the engine running. But from the moment they stopped, something already looked off. Jeff didn't hesitate. He jumped out the car fast and pushed up the block, moving through the cut. Meanwhile, Q50 and T Slick stayed by the striker. They fired off a few shots from far but didn't push up with him. It was clear Jeff thought they were behind him, but when he turned that corner solo, he was on his own. Jeff chased a Trap City member into a house. That was supposed to be a clean hit, but right before he could let off, Trap City...
Damn. That was him who just got laid out like that? So, okay, the story was true. I just never, again, I heard about what happened, that he was out on a hit, like I just told y'all, and he ended up passing away. But I ain't never know this whole backstory. So this is all new to me.
Rob came bursting out the porch and lit Jeff up from close range. Jeff got hit right there. Was supposed to be a clean hit. But right before he could let off, Trap City Rob came bursting out the porch and lit Jeff up from close range. Jeff got hit right there on the porch and his body dropped. Q50, watching from a distance, started inching forward. But as he tried to get closer, he slipped. On camera, on live, mid-drill. It wasn't just a trip either. Q50's legs went completely out and he did the full splits in the middle of the slide. Some said he lost his balance because of the recoil. Others blamed it on the fear setting in when Jeff went down. Either way, he got up fast, but by then it was already too late. Instead of pushing forward, Q50 ran back to the car. Him and T Slick jumped in and spun the block. They circled back around after a few minutes to grab Jeff's body and tried to rush him to the hospital. But Jeff was gone. The hit turned into a funeral, and the footage that started circulating online made it worse. That single moment, Q50 doing the splits while his cousin got gunned down, was replayed again and again. People started questioning his heart. Some said it looked like he froze. Others said he was just trying not to get killed himself.
But it's just crazy though. That was crazy. I don't like I said, I don't want to speak on it. Again, it ain't my place. I don't really care. Yeah, fuck it, man. It's just y'all out there doing that. You just never want to see this shit, man. I'ma just be real with you.
Either way, it looked bad, especially because Q50 had always portrayed himself as a fearless stepper. Some fans on Reddit had some interesting things to say, like, "That's them warm-up stretches they had us do in gym, looking like a failed attempt of a Jordan logo." Things got worse when Rico Reckless stepped into the situation. Rico was a known veteran in the Chicago drill scene and someone who had history with Lil Jeff. He respected Jeff for always standing on business. But when he heard how Jeff died and how Q50 and Slick didn't run in the house to back him up, he called them out.
I ain't like the video. I'm gonna tell you why, and I don't get no what I'm gonna say. Get mad, start a war. I ain't like the video, man, because I don't know who was with him, but they ain't died with him, man. I ain't gonna lie, folks. If I was going on the drill, my homie, for I'm down with him, folks. I don't respectfully, folks, because we knew what the we signed up for when we popped outside.
And that's what I was kind of gonna say. Again, I ain't trying to speak on it. I really don't care for it. But it's like y'all out there doing that. And again, I guess again, what bro might be saying in the video, they might have been scared. They didn't want to, go that day, anything like that. But basically what you signed up for, gang. You know what you doing out here. So again, I'm not, I don't gangbang, I don't do none of that. I don't care for it. But if you niggas talk like y'all like that, why y'all ain't full? Whatever, man. Again, not my place. Don't care. It's just crazy though.
That gang, like we go outside to do a drill, folk. Like say if we go outside right now, like I don't do ballads, I don't do drills and shit, right? But let's say if I was doing drills, I bet we know what's going on when we pop outside, folk. Pop outside, we finna, bro. I couldn't even go back home if my homie got killed on the drill. We gonna get killed together because respectfully, I knew what I signed up for. So once that happened, motherfucker supposed to full blitz that motherfucker. I don't care what come with it because we signed up for this. So the fact, like, I don't know, bro. I ain't like that shit made my stomach hurt. Like, ain't nobody finna die with him. Man, run up in that crib too, man.
Rico jumped on an interview and said what a lot of fans were thinking. That if you ride with someone to a drill, you don't leave them to die alone. He said Q50
Basically, that's basically what I was just summing it up to, too. Basically,
should have ran up into that house with him, not stayed behind ducking. The disrespect came quick after that. Rel Vert, another bloodhound, jumped in and started going back and forth with Rico. Q50 didn't stay quiet either. He hopped on his own story and told Rico dead homies, do some. That just fueled the fire. Rico got back on live and clowned Q50, giving him the nickname Q50 Don't Slip. He mocked the moment Q50 fell during the drill.
I don't really know where I'm coming from when I'm recording this. You see, I don't want to balance that shit, but they used to call me Rico Don't Shoot Him. What the is your name is? Q50 Don't Slip? Shoot your ass tweaking.
Now everybody had something to say. The moment started trending. People edited the footage and put clown music over it. Some fans said it was just bad luck. Others said it showed Q50 was never really about it. Behind the scenes, rumors were flying. Some said Q50 was only with the Bloodhounds for clout, that he moved from Indiana just to be around real steppers like Jeff, that without Jeff, Q50 was just another rapper trying to look tough, and with Jeff gone, there was nobody left to vouch for him the same way. Jeff's death wasn't just another L in the streets, it was personal. Q50 and Jeff were blood, grew up together, lived together, rapped together, and when Jeff needed backup, Q50 stayed by the car and ended up on the pavement. That's something fans and ops alike never forgot. Even now, Q50 hasn't fully recovered from that moment. His music still gets views, but the energy around him isn't the same. The people who once saw him as next up now treat him like he's just another rapper who froze up when it mattered. The fall didn't just take him to the ground, it knocked his whole image down with him. But it seems he will still slide for Lil Jeff if anyone mentions him. In the song BHSTK, he raps, "Trying to mention my brother, better not. make it go viral like TikTok. Lil Jeff's death changed a lot for the Bloodhounds. T Slick ended up catching a case for a different double murder. And Q50, he's still active, still rapping and dissing ops. Yus G's running from a fade and dissing King Von. Yus GZ built his reputation in the New York drill scene off energy, disrespect, and loyalty to YGs. He was young, aggressive.
Now, I don't know who this is at all. I ain't gonna lie to you. I heard a little bit about the group before, the Bloodhound dude. The only dude I really knew was the Jeff dude, though. And like I said, I ain't even know him like that. I just pretty much heard about him. That's it.
And always in the mix when it came to dissing ops. But when pressure hit in real life, not a track or a live, things didn't go the way fans expected. It started with some stolen Zaza and ended with Yus running from his own people, making peace posts to King Von after dissing him.
What did it say? That him in the black?
And getting called out by some of the biggest names in the scene. The first major blow to Yus Geeze's image happened during a trip to Miami with the YGZ. According to multiple sources and viral footage, while the crew was down there on vacation, Yus allegedly stole some weed from D-Thang's manager. When they got back to New York, the tension followed them home. D-Thang's manager wasn't letting it slide.
He finna get embarrassed out here. That's crazy.
He pulled up on Yus ready to fight, pressing him to handle it right there. But instead of standing on business, Yus folded, literally ran. Footage circulated online showing Yus Jeezy's backing up, hands up, trying to explain his side while his own manager tried to square up. In the clip, Yus looked less like a feared drill rapper and more like someone pleading to get out of the situation without getting touched. He dipped out while his team stood around watching.
That's crazy.
Ops saw the footage and had a field day. Kenzo Valley said, "Nay, I would have popped on him on bro," making it clear he wouldn't have let that slide. B-Lovey jumped in too, commenting, "Nay, this is crazy," mocking how Yus folded in front of his own people. It was a rare moment in drill where fans saw a supposed stepper ducking a fade, not from Ops, but from his own manager. That moment alone was enough to hurt his credibility, but it got worse. Back in New York, the tension between Yus G's and O Block was heating up. It started online. Yus G's and Shoebox Baby were going back and forth dissing each other. Shoebox Baby from O Block had called out Yus's dead homies, violating heavy. Yus responded by going at King Von, dropping a post saying he was smoking Von while playing NBA Youngboy in the background, an obvious nod to Von and Youngboy's beef. It wasn't just trolling. It was a direct diss to one of Chicago's most respected names.
So, I'm guessing this is after all that happened, though, which is kind of insane to do after you just. I mean, but I guess to put yourself back in that scene, I don't know. That's wild though.
Smoking on that dead nigga, go pick him up. Where my mother? Pussy ass nigga stay in Manhattan. Come to the Bronx. I said I can see from King Von. Hold on.
But what Yus didn't expect was real pressure from the Midwest. Just days after the diss, Tay Savage from O Block posted a video in Brooklyn. In it, he was posted up in New York, telling everyone to tap in. Fans were shocked. Tay Savage is known for real stepping. If he's in Brooklyn after a diss like that, it's not for sightseeing. O Block was outside and everyone knew who they came for.
Child on the Bronx. Tap in. Philly, Bronx, Jersey, New York, tap in.
The hell is that?
Suddenly, Yus G's was no longer talking tough. He posted to IG trying to defuse the situation, writing, "Long live King Von," and saying it was all a misunderstanding. This was just days after dissing Von and bumping Youngboy. The post was so soft.
What? Oh, get niggas, man. do all that and just backtrack, backtrack everything you just said, disrespected a dead man, right? I'm gonna just say dead man. I know he a gang member, all that, but still, just somebody dead, folks. Do all that. This shit be crazy out here.
Compared to his usual tone that fans immediately started clowning him. For drill fans, this was a huge L. Not only did Yus get called out for ducking a fade from his own team, but now he was backtracking after dissing one of the biggest names in the game.
That's
The
wild.
pressure got too real. From YGs to O-Block, he was folding under heat he wasn't built to handle. In drill culture, image is everything. Folding under pressure, especially in public, sticks with you. And for Yus G's, those moments might have done more damage to his career than any op could have. He came in the game as a Bronx youngin' with promise, but between ducking fights, trying to explain stolen weed, and apologizing to the same dead rappers he dissed, he showed that when the heat's on, he don't apply pressure. He folds. Op gets caught lacking after trying to rob someone.
Is he still making music? Is people still listening to him? Like, do people listen to him? I'm pretty sure it can't be for the drilling or anything they talk about. Because I'm pretty sure he lost that credibility. But does he make like dance music or some shit? Like, I don't know. I ain't trying to be disrespectful or nothing, but I'm pretty sure if you a nigga who drill, right? I'm not a nigga who drill, don't care. Again, you ain't listening to this nigga. You was not listening to this nigga. I know niggas is not listening to him. So the nigga either the career done fell off, or this nigga is making some new type of music, probably with the same beats, but definitely rapping a lot different. Or he just probably dissing the people that's in his area. But again, they not taking you serious. I don't know.
This guy's not even a drill rapper, but the way he folded, I had to add this in. It starts with him lying on the floor, being calmly questioned at gunpoint. No yelling, no threats, just a simple question. And he immediately spills everything. He names who set him up, who was involved, where they dropped him off, and who stood on the block. He doesn't even hesitate. It's like he came prepared with a full confession ready to go. As the questioning continues, he gets more specific. He explains that he was sent on a mission by people he knows and confirms it was all planned out on Instagram. He even provides details about who was in what seat of the car, who gave him the address, and which kids were standing outside when he got there. Every question gets answered like he's doing a school presentation. No resistance, no confusion, just full cooperation.
So who robbed me?
Trayvon Wright
And who else?
and Kylan.
You trying to pay me with this, right?
Yeah, they sent me on the mission.
Whose
Trayvon Wright and
Instagram?
Kylan.
They sent you what?
They sent me on this mission to come do this right here with
To
you.
rob me again, right?
Yes. Trayvon Wright and Kylan. I don't know his last name, but that's
The crazy part is, he
That's
starts describing
insane.
the robbery like a crime report. He explains how much money he lost, what time it happened, and what kind of guns they used. He even remembered that one of the guns had a red beam attached to it. That level of detail isn't something most people remember in a traumatic moment. But this guy, he gave a
So he just full blown just snitched. He was dead serious. That man had to be dead serious to remember every detail. This shit be wicked out here, gang.
full play-by-play like he's narrating his own downfall.
Who's the dude down?
Oh, the nigga was
Who was in the passenger seat with
That's my
you?
homie Elijah.
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 The address you gave me, whose address is that?
That was just an address that they sent us to. They made
Oh.
they dropped us off.
Oh.
And who was those kids standing on the block?
That's Boobop and them. They live over there.
Nah, they was telling you we was coming, right?
No, they wasn't. That's
Yes,
not
they did.
them. That's Boobop and his
I'ma
little
really
brother.
knock you, cuz.
That's Boobop
I don't
and
give
his
a
brother.
By the end of the clip, he's named nearly every person involved, described the weapons, explained the getaway, and given up people who weren't even asked about. It wasn't just folding under pressure. He unraveled completely.
So why did they rob me? What
Look,
my shit?
I'm gonna tell you the whole story. Look.
You
So
don't tell me the story.
Them niggas wanted to buy a Rolex train off of me, right?
Okay.
7,000. I meet up with them niggas by El Dorado Park. They robbed me, put me at gunpoint and everything. Once they
What
put me
kind of
at-
guns were they?
They was just black guns. I don't
Black
remember.
guns. Did they have?
Yeah.
What did they have?
And one had
What they have? One had a beam on it, and then another one had
What color was the beam?
Red. It was red.
Okay.
They robbed me with that at nighttime. And
What else was there? How many guns?
And it was only 2 guns that I seen. I remember it was only 2 guns. And then that's when
The police is looking for you, bro.
I know the police. That's what I'm saying. I'm waiting.
And the police got you, nigga. They got you, bro.
This wasn't no tough guy. This was a complete collapse. There's no street code, no holding it down, no fighting back, just straight up panic and cooperation. You can tell from the way he was answering that he wasn't thinking twice. As soon as that pressure hit, this is the definition
folded.
of what it means to fold under pressure.
Oh, bro. Nigga folded
D-Thang
immediately.
snitching allegations.
Like, what, bro? You niggas do this shit, claim y'all really like that. Whole time y'all pussy, fool. That's the crazy thing, bro. Like, y'all step in that life and be pussy for real. That's insane, bro. Just stay out of it. Just stay out the way. Mind your business. You wouldn't have to worry about folding under pressure and doing all that explaining and doing a class presentation or some shit. Like, what the fuck?
D-Thang is one of the most influential Bronx drill rappers, known for running Sev's side and building up RPT with tracks that went viral dissing the ops. But in court, that same energy wasn't there. During a major case that tied into a gun found inside an apartment, court records show that D-Thang allegedly made a statement to detectives that changed everything. According to the documents, he told officers, quote, "I touched the gun. I knew the gun was in the apartment." That's it. One sentence. But in the world of street politics, that's all it takes to fold. He didn't name nobody, but he didn't have to. By confirming that he knew the gun was in the crib and that he touched it, he eliminated the "I don't know" defense for everyone else. In simple terms, he gave the cops confirmation that the gun wasn't planted, that it was real, and that someone in their crew had to be responsible. The pressure hit, and instead of staying solid, D-Thang said just enough to tighten the case against his own people. The situation got even messier when Bando, one of the rappers connected to the case, ended up taking the full charge. While Bando stayed silent, D-Thang's words helped detectives lock the story in. Fans and street watchers started saying D-Thang dry snitched. He didn't point fingers, but he helped the police figure it out. On top of that, there's a video tied to this case where D-Thang is holding the exact same gun that ended up being linked to multiple shootings. So when the statement came out that he touched the gun and knew it was in the apartment, it wasn't just talking, it was backed up by visuals. Ballistics tied that gun to 3 separate shootings, and now it was in a video and in D-Thang's own words. Even in a later situation, D-Thang was heard saying, "I'm a civilian, I don't got nothing on me," trying to separate himself from the streets in front of police. That made it even worse for his image. You can't make diss tracks calling yourself the face of the Bronx, then turn around and say you're not part of it when things go left. From a fan perspective, this looked like the exact moment when D-Thang folded under pressure. No matter how solid your music is, or how many ops you diss, once paperwork drops and you're tied to helping the police, even indirectly, your whole reputation takes a hit. The streets don't forget moments like this. And for Bando, he's still locked up while D-Thang's outside, making music, but with his name now attached to one word that drill rappers fear the most: snitch. Click one of the...
That was my fault. But I knew what he was gonna say already. Yeah, that shit is insane. Every story was crazy as hell. But especially that nigga wasn't even a rapper, he was just a part of it. But that nigga is crazy. Every sentence, everything, every question. I'm gonna see y'all the next one, man. Your boy out, man.
Nobody helped me, just been grinding on my life. Smoking on the gas got me higher than a kite. Drove with the shit, how a nigga take flight. Nigga, you a bitch, might as well be a dyke. They know a nigga go this hard on the mic. Nigga get money, now she wanna spend a night. Niggas wanna shoot, but nobody wanna fight. And fuck all that love shit, I grip my heart tight.